Just got home from my 38-week appointment. I gotta update you. And then we're gonna look at some newborn prep around my house. I have prepped, I'm ready to go. Like literally, a baby could show up on my front doorstep from the store and I'd be ready to take care of them. I also wanted to talk about how we're gonna navigate having a newborn baby in this crazy, chaotic world that we're living in. What's insane is when I first got pregnant, I thought there's no way this is still gonna be like a thing whenever I'm giving birth. Actually, I thought there's no way that I'm gonna have to have a drive-by baby shower because it was months away. And then my baby shower approached and I was like, okay, we're still in this. Like we're in it. And then now it's time to give birth and it's still a thing, and I never expected that. We actually I had a phone call conversation with who's gonna be Nash's pediatrician, and it was really good. It was informative. I took what the pediatrician told me and talked it over with Matt, and we came up with what seemed like the most reasonable, logical, what worked for our family and our situation. So it might not work for you or your family or your situation, but I thought that it wouldn't hurt to share, even if I have a few people come on here hating me for whatever I decide to do for my family and for myself. Hopefully it could be helpful or beneficial for someone else. Anyways, let me update you on my appointment. I had my 38-week appointment today, and y'all, I could have sworn that I was dilated more because I've been cramping. I've been cramping since last night. I woke up this morning and I was cramping. It's not bad. I mean, it's just like, you know that feeling whenever you're like, oh, I know I'm gonna start my period in like 2 or 3 days. Like that kind of cramping. Just like an achy, like you just feel like your period's right around the corner. That is exactly what it feels like. And then this morning when I went to the restroom, I had just a little bit of spotting. And it was just a little bit, it was one time, it hasn't happened since. So I told my OB-GYN that, and she was like, oh, that's really good. I mean, that could mean something, but let's check. So she checked me, and I'm still at 2 centimeters, which is fine because I'm only 38 weeks. We still got time. So with that being said, she basically was just like, go home, do the final preparations, just watch for signs. If this happens, this happens, this happens, then I want you to go get checked. But she basically was like, as of now, we will see you next week and we'll go from there. So I'll be 39 weeks next week. She wants to let me go to my due date, which is really great. I know I've said this a million times, but I still have had questions about this. I will not be going past my due date because I was diagnosed with gestational diabetes. Oh shoot, I'm so glad I just brought that up. I have to do my blood sugar. I'm late, I'm like 45 minutes late. I need to do it. Oh, I'm gonna do this. Oh, I got this in the mail. It's called Protiva. It's collagen, but it's for moms. They have a pregnancy one and a new mom formula, which helps with breastfeeding and recovery. So I haven't even opened them. I'm excited to try them, but I'll let y'all know how that goes. 116, we good, we good, we good. Man, I ate tacos too. Okay, I don't know where I left off as far as my appointment. I think I got the gist of it out. You know, I'm just kind of like squirrel. Okay, so today's vlog, I wanted to focus on how I'm getting this house prepped. I'm ready to bring a new baby here. As you can see in the background right here, I have our bags. So I have the diaper bag packed. I have a video on my channel where I showed everything that I'm putting in the diaper bag. This is basically Nash's bag for the hospital. This is all my stuff, and then there's room on the top for Matt to add his stuff. He's also bringing just a backpack on his back for like, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I think there's enough room in here to put all his stuff, but he's like, I want to bring my backpack. But I'm like, okay, bring your backpack so I can put all my camera stuff in it. That's fine with me. So this is my stuff, gonna be partially Matt's stuff too. And then that's my cute little snack bag that I just made a video on. I do have a video on my channel of what's in my hospital bag as well, and it's everything that's in that suitcase. So I feel like logistically this isn't excessive. It's gonna be the easiest way to do this. And then I also have a note on my phone that says grab before you leave. And it's just like, my pillow, Matt's pillow, grabbing a blanket, my glasses, you know, like little things like that that I can't pack ahead of time. There's really not much. I wanna go over what I have in my room as far as newborn prep. So my original plan was to bring his diaper changing table stuff, like his pad and the wipe warmer and everything, and move this stuff over and set it up right there so I can change diapers just in my room on the dresser. But I just know me, and a lot of people said like, no, you're gonna wanna get up and you're gonna wanna change him on the diaper changing pad. And maybe I will end up doing that, honestly, because they said like little boys pee everywhere and stuff. But it was so 50-50 on my Instagram when I asked about it. Most people were saying like, oh my gosh, you're gonna wanna change on the diaper pad because boys pee everywhere. And then other people were like, you can tell when they're about to pee. Like you just open their diaper, usually when the air hits it, they want a TT, just close the diaper back and let them finish and then change their diaper. I do think that you don't always change your child on a changing table. So I do think that with time, you learn how to change a diaper where you don't get peed all over. That's besides the point. I just know myself, and I know that I'm not gonna wanna be like getting completely up out of bed and it being like a whole thing to go change them, especially after I've like not slept for so long. I know that there's gonna be nights where I'm just going to get him out of his bassinet, get him changed, nurse, back in the bassinet, you know, it's just, and I'm honestly probably just gonna lay him in front of me in the bed and change him. So that's how I'm gonna start, because that's how ideally I would want it to happen. But you know what? If I'm like, this is not working out, he's TT'd on my sheets every time I change him or whatever, I don't know, then I can always move his changing table on here. So that was my original plan, was to use our dresser and our master as like the changing spot. But I made it a little bit more portable so that I can just flop him on the bed, change the diaper, get him fed, and then back into his bassinet. So I wanna go ahead and show you that. So this is his little setup in our room. We do have the Halo bassinet. I feel so lucky because we have a friend that let us borrow this bassinet. I told her that I was looking into the Halo and she was like, girl, if he's only gonna use it for, you know, 3, 4, 5 months, don't buy a new one, like you can borrow ours. So we're borrowing hers. I do have the little insert that goes in here for him. I know once he starts to be able to like roll and gets a little more mobile in there, I have to take that out. But I also have a pad on the bottom, and I'm gonna order additional pads. And then this is just like, again, this might be rearranged, this might be changed 10,000 times before we figure out what works for us and our life and our baby. So this is just like a little tray from IKEA. This top tray part actually lifts off and it's like a flat surface without a lip, but this is like a tray table. And basically all I have is the wipe warmer here. I originally was not going to get the wipe warmer. I was like, no, I don't want my baby to be dependent on warm wipes and then me be out in public and have to change a diaper, or me not be near the wipe warmer and him scream his head off because it's not a warm wipe. But my friend Nikki told me this, and I thought it was literally genius because I didn't think about it at all. She said, at least for middle of the night diaper changes, the wipe warmer is really helpful because they kind of stay asleep or more groggy through the diaper changes, and they don't have that startle from the cold wipe, especially in the middle of the night. So I did get the wipe warmer for by our bed in our bedroom. But as you will see, there's not a wipe warmer in his nursery. There's not one in the other diaper changing area that I set up that I'm gonna show you. So we'll see how that goes, but I do know that it's probably gonna help us out in the middle of the night because he's not gonna be like jumping because of a cold wipe, and it'll keep him just kind of, you know, sleepy. But I didn't think about that. It was a really good point, so I wanted to share that with you. And then I got this caddy off of Amazon. I actually registered for it. Love it. It is such good quality. I love the handles. This is what I mean by making everything mobile, to where I can just grab this, and you know what, if I want to put the pad over there and I want to change him over there, I can take this with me. But for now, I could just grab it, put him on my bed, change him real quick. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I have in here. Everything that I'm mentioning, it's pretty much all from Amazon because it's off my registry, but I will link it down below for you. This came in a pack of 2 actually. This is a really good deal and it has dividers. Highly recommend these diaper caddies. In this diaper caddy, I just have this little changing pad right here, especially because I'm going to be changing him on our bed. I just have this little pad. I have newborn diapers here. I also have these disposable diaper bags just so I can throw the diaper in there, tie it up. They're like specifically made for diapers. Somebody told me that they use doggy bags too and they worked just as well. But I don't know, do you think that I should put the diaper pail in the bedroom? Right now it has diaper pails in the nursery. I'm not sure, but I am kind of a big fan of just, I don't know, that might be an unpopular opinion and not be like all hyped up about the diaper pail, but I kind of just like the thought of the disposable bags and then putting them in the outside garage. I don't know, but we'll see how that works. I just have a pack of water wipes here that are gonna go in the wipe warmer. I have the Frida Mom Nose Frida, just in case. I have this Honest Diaper Rash cream, and I actually have a bunch of different types of diaper rash creams that people bought me or I registered for, so we're gonna be able to try out different ones. Like I have the Aquaphor one, I have, you know, just the ones that everybody talks about. So we're gonna try them and see what works out for Nash. And then this is a diaper rash spatula. It actually came in a set of 2, which is really nice. The other one is a larger one and it's in his nursery. This one has a case, so I thought it would be perfect for the diaper caddy. So this was a nice little set off of Amazon. And y'all, I used to roll my eyes at this. I'm like, really? You can't just like put your kid's diaper cream on with your finger? But people said it's like the best thing ever. You just swipe it on, you get a wipe and clean off the end and you're done. Also, if you have, I don't have long nails, but if you have longer nails, this is helpful because the diaper rash cream doesn't get under your fingernails. But who knows, I might just be like F it and use my fingers. Yeah, but anyways, I have a backup passy here. I have a little hand sanitizer. I have an extra pair of socks. I have this Aveeno baby lotion in case he has some dry skin. I have just a backup onesie in here, and then I have a backup footed zip up sleeper just in case he has a situation in the middle of the night. And then this is just a sample that I got of boogie wipes, and I just kind of threw that in there. And then this is a sample of the Aquaphor diaper rash paste. I feel confident that the diaper changing caddy is gonna be great for us because it could just be moved all around the house and it's not like stationary in one area. But I mean, some people in their bedrooms, they do a full diaper changing, you know, like a setup, like a changing table where like all the newborn stuff is like underneath, and they have shelves and drawers and baskets. And I don't know, this is just what we're gonna go for to start out, and that can always change. And then over here on my side table, I have our Dream Egg sound machine. It is the best sound machine ever. I also have the portable one in his diaper bag. And then I just have my pump here. And then in this top drawer is where I have my breastfeeding. Hopefully I won't need these while I'm breastfeeding. Those do not belong in there. But this top drawer is where I have all of my breastfeeding stuff. And I made an entire video of what I have in this breastfeeding basket. I have my pumping bra here, so everything I need is just kind of right by my bed. Behind my toilet, I went ahead and made a little postpartum basket. Now, I did not have to buy any of this because my friend who didn't use all of hers that were either given to her from the hospital or that she purchased, she was nice enough to give them to me. So I know you get a ton of stuff at the hospital, and I am gonna be taking a lot of that stuff home, but just know that I did not purchase this. So if you wanna purchase this stuff ahead of time, you can, but just know that it's not a must because the hospital is going to give you a lot of stuff and you need to take it. So I just have this basket. These are just flushable wipes that we use on the daily, and then this is just an air freshener. Those aren't part of my postpartum stuff, but this stuff is. So I basically have these Frida Mom Instant Cold Therapy Ice Packs. I've heard these are amazing. Again, These were given to me, which I'm so freaking grateful for. They do have them on Amazon and I'll link them for you, but basically you just snap it and it releases a cold sensation. So you snap it and then you shake it and then it turns cold and you just put it in your undies. So if I like them, then I'll end up ordering more, I'm sure. And then I have just a thing of tucks. Again, these were given to me. They're brand new, not even open. And these are the pre-moistened witch hazel pads that your hospital is going to give you likely. Then I actually got this in a bump box. It is just this foaming wash that has colloidal silver in it that's actually like really healing. So it's basically just like a foam, and it kind of reminded me of this Frida Mom healing perennial foam as well. And they are cooling, so that could be really nice. And then I just have this dermaplast here that the hospital will also give you. In my bathroom closet, I haven't taken these down yet. I'm probably just gonna set them by my toilet, honestly, but these are the Always Depend. These are gonna be really good for those first heavy days. And then I also have pads for whenever things change. I'll just have to assess the situation. Everybody's different in that department. By the way, these are also some breast pads that were also given to me. So those are up there and ready if I need them. Oh, also in my bedroom, I have his outlet sock charging over here. Okay, now moving on to the living room. This might be a little extra because you could just walk to the nursery or you could go back in your master bedroom for these things, but like I said, that diaper caddy came in a pack of 2. I had the extra supplies, so I was just like, why not? I'm gonna make a living room one. I would say that this diaper caddy in the living room is especially just for whenever I'm still recovering. Because if I'm just like chilling on the couch, not feeling good, just wanna chill, and I don't wanna get up, I can just, you know, lay him down next to me, change him. It's easily accessible. I wouldn't say that this is like a must thing, but I had the extra diaper caddy, so we're gonna try it. So just in the corner of my living room, kind of out of the way right now, I have another diaper caddy that pretty much has the same things in there as I just showed you. Actually, this one has burp cloths, and I need to add those to the other one in my bedroom because the other one in my bedroom doesn't have it. So I just have his little wub and nub here. I have another diaper changing mat, newborn diapers, burp cloths, wipes. I didn't put all like the creams and all that stuff in here. This is just like a quick diaper changing situation. Again, can be moved anywhere I need. I have all the diaper rash and all kinds of good stuff like that in his nursery. So if it's needed, then I can always grab it and put it in here, or if he needs that at the time, then I can go change him in there. But just an idea to have this caddy in the living room. It'll probably just end up here, easily accessible. I also wanted to talk about what I have as far as feeding goes. So I have my pump ready. Obviously, I'm gonna try and breastfeed, but I also want to be realistic and not think that breastfeeding is gonna be my only option. You know, there's so many factors that go into that, like the latch or your milk supply. Like, you just can't truly plan for that, but you also shouldn't go into it super blindly, you know? So I wanted to show you kind of what setup I have for that. So just on my counter here, I have this little bottle drying situation. You can like lay passies down here, lay the nipples down here, and dry anything. I got this because it's not only just good for bottles, like I can, you know, hang my pump parts off the side or whatever I need. This actually will probably be living on this side of my sink over there, but it's just kind of out of the way for now. This was a really realistic price and sized one off of Amazon, so I went ahead and got that. And then in my pantry, on the very bottom here, I have the sterilizer. I went with this because it could be put up. I did not want to spend the money on the baby Brezza sterilizer. Literally all you do for this one is add water to the bottom, and then I think it's 7 ounces of water on the bottom. I don't know, it says on the instructions. And then you unlock the lid, and then bottles go in here, pump parts can go in here, passies can go in here. You just pop it in the microwave and it sterilizes everything for you. And then I'll just dry it on the drying rack. And then also in the bottom of my pantry is literally any case scenario for feeding. And a lot of this stuff was given to me by friends and family, which I'm so happy and thankful for, especially because it's all so new. It's all trial and error. So in this first container right here, I have our Kiinde feeding system. I do have an entire Instagram IGTV over what the Kiinde feeding system is. I have high hopes for this. I hope this works out for us because it just seems like the most easy way to feed. These little pouches can hook up directly to your breast pump, and then this is like the actual bottle. Like all you do is put the shell on it, and then you put the nipple on, and these are like different flows. This is the slow flow for new babies, medium, and fast. And literally that's all you do. You can obviously put formula in here, so if he ends up needing powder formula, I got this Dr. Brown's formula mixing pitcher, and then I could just fill up my Kiinde bags and make a bottle. But if for some reason he's just not jiving with the Kiinde bottles, or maybe I don't like them, I do have some sample bottles here that either were given to me or I got them in the registry welcome kit. So I just have a Dr. Brown's. I have 2 Comotomos that were given to me with extra nipples. I have this MAM bottle that I heard was good for colic. I have 2 of those actually. Those came in a welcome kit. And then I have this Advent bottle. And then back here are extra pump parts, extra bottles for the pump. And then here on the right side is my bottle warmer. It's the Kiinde bottle warmer. It actually came with this welcome kit over here. And then I have Medela bags that were given to me, breastfeeding bags. And then I have some Similac. So this is actually what they're given in the hospital as new babies if they need formula. So this was given to me from a friend. These were sent to me in the mail, and that was given to me as well. So as you can see, pretty much any scenario that comes up, we're gonna be prepared for and we're gonna be ready for. Now, I haven't done this before, so I'm not an expert, but I think, in my opinion, the best thing that you can do for yourself as a new mom to feel empowered is to just be realistic and then be prepared for, you know, those backup plans if things need to change, because that's life. It's life. Sometimes things need to change. You don't even know your baby yet. You don't know that part of your body yet. You haven't entered that part of life yet. So I just think it's really good to be flexible and be prepared and be realistic. You got this, we got this. So the last thing that I wanted to show you, the dreaded conversation. Doesn't have to be dreadful. We can be open-minded and respectful. I have this little station over here that has masks in it, plenty of masks. We have hand sanitizer, little travel hand sanitizers that I could just give to people. I have like literally 20 more of these. They're for my baby shower, but I just set a few out. And then these are really kind of just for us. So this is just Chewable Vitamin C. I got all these off Amazon, by the way, all this. This is some unflavored zinc that could just be added to any drink or just put in your mouth. And then this is organic liquid elderberry that could just be put in your mouth. So this is kind of just my wellness and get rid of germ station. Of course, as soon as family gets here, they're gonna wash their hands, but just to have this out and in between hand washing, and then of course the mask so we're not in the baby's face. Also in my living room, I have a hand sanitizer and a lotion as well. I think just having hand sanitizer readily available, lotion readily available will just set the tone for people being around your new baby, because obviously this should tell them what's important. I just realized that my gum from last night is sitting on top of the hand sanitizer that I just showed y'all. I'm sure I was falling asleep on the couch. I didn't want it to get stuck in my hair, and I put it on the top of that. That's unsanitary, so I need to sanitize the top of the sanitizer now. So, as I was saying, and I wanna say before I tell y'all what our plan is, as far as bringing home a new baby, I mean, bringing home a new baby in general is really nerve-wracking and scary. I've had mamas tell me that they were a nervous wreck when they were bringing their new baby home, like with visitors and stuff, and they were like, I couldn't even imagine doing it right now. And it is really scary. We had to have like really real conversations about what it's gonna look like and how we're gonna live our life, but everyone is in a different place with what's going on mentally. I think it's important to just kind of ask yourself, like, do like a mental check-in, like, where are you? There are people that I know that have extreme anxiety around everything that's going on because of their own situations. Like maybe they take care of a parent who's has a compromised immune system, or, you know, whatever the case may be. I know people that are extremely anxious with the situation and refuse to see any family members or friends and refuse to leave their house, and that's okay. There's no right or wrong, and that's like the scary thing with all of this. And basically, Matt and I just had a really real conversation, and we came to the conclusion that we will regret shutting our close family out when Nash is born. I wanna say maybe it's because of our journey to Nash, and we've all been waiting for this for so long. And when I say we've all been waiting for this for so long, it was like, you know, my in-laws, you know, like when we miscarried, they felt that. When we were going through all this, they feel that. And, you know, my momo and my aunt, same thing. When we miscarried, they felt that. They feel that. They had to watch that. It's just been a long time thing, and us as a family are already ready to experience this together and celebrate that. But it's not just, this is exciting for anybody, whether you went through fertility medications or not. And I think that some people might maybe not be that close with their in-laws, or maybe not be that super close to family, and they're perfectly fine with just experiencing this with their significant other and coming home and shutting the world out and like straight up telling them, you will not come for 6 weeks after the baby is born. And that's okay. And everybody has a different type of relationship with the people in their life. So with that being said, we decided that there's a way to be smart about what's going on, proactive about what's going on, keep an eye with things that are going on, and not regret doing what we want to do as far as like celebrating this time with our family. So I know it's hard. It's something that we've been thinking about for months, and then we finally, we put it off. Like Matt and I put the conversation off so long, and finally we had to talk about it, and we had to make those hard decisions. And now I do feel confident in our decisions and what we chose. And I will say, whatever you choose to do, if you choose to tell people like you can't come over until you get a negative test, or if you tell people you can't come over at all, or if you tell people, yeah, come on over, wherever you stand and your comfort levels, do it confidently. Based off of what we talked to the pediatrician about, kind of have notes in my phone that I want to share how we are going to navigate it. So first things first, no visitors outside of immediate family. When I say immediate family, it's like immediate family. And then the next one I have is preferred that they've been laying low for the past like 10 to 14 days and not done any unnecessary large social gatherings. So like, for example, my brother would never do this, but if my brother was like, hey, I wanna come meet Nash, and just the day before he was, you know, I don't know, let's say he went to a gender reveal party where there were like 30 people there. That's not gonna happen. He would never do that. But I'm just saying, and if you keep it to immediate family, you know where they've been, and you know that they're gonna respect you. It doesn't get in that gray area because it's just immediate family. They care about your baby just as much as you do, so they wanna keep your baby safe. It's really not that complicated. So my family knows that if they want to come see the baby, then just lay low. There's no reason to be going to parties the day before you come meet my child. And then the next one is, if visitors have traveled recently, just wait 10 to 14 days before seeing the baby. Like, if you decided that you were gonna fly to whatever and go on a little vacay, then it's probably not the best idea to get back into town and come over and hold my baby, if you know what I mean. And then visitors wear a mask, wash hands frequently, no kissing or touching the baby's face, which I feel like is just what you do normally with a newborn. So, and then the last one is avoid taking the baby in public or social gatherings, is what my pediatrician said, but that's like, duh. Like, that's probably just inevitable with just on a normal having a newborn baby day. Anyways, I hope that I don't sound stupid, because I honestly feel like, and I feel like we might all feel this way, that we don't know. We're not experts on the subject. So I hope I don't sound stupid. Sometimes whenever I talk about it, I feel stupid because I feel like I don't know enough. That's what's gonna be happening here. Hopefully we can all respect what's going on, and hopefully when I'm in the hospital and I just had little Nashy, I'm not like, I take back what I said, everyone leave, go home, leave me alone, put me in a bubble. I mean, that could happen too. So I'm just going with the flow. My family, they are the most understanding and helpful people that are gonna be here, that if at any minute I'm like, no, I don't like this, I don't like what's happening, they will be more than accommodating, like more. They just want Matt and I to be happy, and they want to help, and they want this to just be the beautiful start of the chapter we've been waiting for forever. So anyways, guys, I think that's it for newborn, like prep around the house type of stuff. I just feel like there's so much when it comes to a newborn. If I think of anything else, y'all know that I have been trying to vlog pretty regularly, so I will let you know. Some videos that I have planned that I'm for sure gonna be filming if I don't go into labor before is my freezer meals video. I am gonna do a few freezer meals, and I'm also gonna make some lactation cookies. Some people say they don't work, some people do, but it does have ingredients in there that will help milk supply, like oats and brewer's yeast and all that jazz. So I do want to vlog that for y'all, how I'm like packaging the freezer meals, where I'm storing them, and then the recipe for the lactation cookies, which also, they sounded amazing too, by the way. And then another video that I'm gonna make for y'all is a nursery organization video, where I'm gonna show y'all exactly how our nursery is like set up, organized, the drawers, the closet, and everything that I kind of did with that. And then, so I want to do like a organization video, and then I'm gonna do a separate video for a nursery tour, and that's gonna be like the furniture, the decor. I have this big project that I'm doing in the nursery. It's the last final touch that's just gonna seal the deal. I'm waiting for it to come in the mail. As soon as it gets here, Matt and I are gonna do it. So I'm gonna wait and do the nursery tour until that's here. I was able to keep the nursery, as far as like organization and the decor and like furniture and the setup and everything, really, to me, really cost effective. Nothing in there I feel like was like, you know, unreasonable or crazy. So I do wanna like walk through all of that with y'all. So stay tuned for those videos. And that's gonna be it for this vlog, guys. Make sure you give this video if you liked it. If you like this baby prep type of life, type vlogs, let me know. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel if you're not already subscribed. If you click on the little bell notification, you won't miss an upload from me because it'll alert your phone. It'll just say Michelle Burr uploaded nursery tour, and then you could just watch it later or swipe to watch it. But the bell notification will let you know when I upload so you don't miss an upload. Probably gonna be really important whenever it comes to baby watch vlogs, because I feel like any day now I could be uploading that video of me in labor. So make sure you hit that bell notification. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Before I'm too invested